guys, I'm SDN Wolf. Welcome back to the channel. Like I was saying on Twitter and Instagram, take this whole episode as putting the springs back in Wilderness Springs. We have totally reinvented this entire entrance area, and I think it was, I could really just kick myself for like rushing the original series and not thinking, like just a little more into the story of the entrance area, the operations of coming out of the parking lot into the ticket booth and kind of making your way into the park. We didn't have the billboards like when we actually finished up Wilderness Springs. So kind of like if trying to make myself feel a little better, I'm like, okay, well, we wouldn't have been able to make the water look like this, a month or two ago. So this is kind of like, maybe it was meant to be that we really didn't, really flesh out a really good idea for that main entranceway. I think when we pop into the real time, I want to show you like how this ended up looking now compared to, even the workshop version that you have right now. And we're going to update it and get you this version over. But man, it is light and day difference on what we're able to make. Just this whole presentation and actually making it look like what we had in mind originally for Wilderness Springs and like the shopping area. You're presented with retail and restaurants, dining, peeling off to the left to Grizzly Gulch. Like you've got a land portal right off to the left. This is just so much more put together than the original Wilderness Springs area with the Palace Theater and like the little dinky stage off to the right. But, I apologize. I don't have a lot of time-lapse footage. I was so all over the place with this for like the last 12 days. I actually had to make myself stop because I'm like, we got to go ahead and get a video out. But I have just been kind of recording a little bit, but then mainly just playing. And, I got Black Ops 6 just on a whim a couple days ago. So I'll build a little bit, close Planet Coaster 2 down, go kill some people, come back, maybe build a little bit, jump back on Black Ops 6, like maybe play some zombies for a little bit. So it's really been an uncohesive type of recording session. It's been very, very sporadic. And this is probably the best bit of time lapse that I have where I was focused on the spring area and kind of not jumping around, because you'll also notice that my buddy Jan, I brought in his invert, that kind of took the place of Fire Chaser, and I'll show you that in the real time. And he's actually, maybe even this weekend, he's going to start on a wing coaster for me, like for the back of the park, kind of where Grizzly River Run was. So we're going to get a really, really cool coaster out of him. If his invert is any indication, Barnstormer over here, that's kind of, like I said, we'll look into more in the real time. But there are a lot of things happening in Wilderness Springs again. I think we even mentioned that this project will never really be over. We'll always be going back and revisiting it via updates and DLC. And I think that's what's so fun about this first park. You always kind of want to come back and see what you can make happen, use the new pieces. I mean, just think, we did all this without the Western pieces yet. And, I know you guys, like, some of you guys might not be too high on the Western set because you might think it's just all cowboys and saloons and I'm never going to use that. Guys, that Western set is going to be so versatile to your builds, like from the wooden, I almost want to say like the gables and the wooden crown molding pieces that we're going to get. It will transcend everything from your Main Street facades to just bolstering, obviously more Western type builds like your Mine Train type builds. I think it is going to go down as a very, very welcome addition when that drops here in 12, 13 days maybe. So when we get our hands on that, that's going to change up a whole nother way we look at building in Planet Coaster 2, just because we'll have those pieces. I'm hoping Ellie makes it, she was the pistol toting mascot for the wilderness, or for the Western theme. I think that's going to be really, really fun if we get to see her again. And, I think that opens the door for if we ever do get like a pirate theme brought over in Planet Coaster 1, we may get to see Captain Lockjaw walking around again. That would be very, very cool. But yeah, I am just so stoked with this entrance now. It just feels like this is what the entrance should have looked like before we finished up the series. And it's well, like I said, I'll show you what the original looked like. We'll hop in. Well, I'll take you around and look at the new stuff, but then we'll load up into the old one, and I'll show you kind of what all that looks like. And I think if you're any type of new to this series, or if you haven't caught up on it in a while, you are going to be floored with how the whole entrance area has worked out now. So let's jump over there real quick, and I will start showing off and yapping to you guys about some of the new ideas and the new plans. Hold on one sec. All right, guys, welcome to the new and improved Wilderness Springs entrance area. I just think this just looks 1,000 times better. I can't believe I left that first version like we did. Look at Jan's invert, kind of like changed the whole silhouette back there. Just like this whole area is just so much more interesting now. Really, really crazy what some billboards will do. Stepping back, taking another look at things. You can see we have pushed the entrance back and turned it. And I think that just offers a lot more kind of like space for the area to develop, a lot more intrigue. It's not so, square and cut off. And this just, I am just floored how we were able to change this, given what we have in update 2. And let me change the lighting up here a little bit. Get us a little more daytime lighting. I like kind of playing it around 11 o'clock. That's like my favorite time at a theme park. It's like the day is so new, and you've got like the whole day ahead of you. I love right around like 10:45, 11 o'clock. But yeah, Mufuti's insane. Main Street facades. You've got Jimmy Mac's, theater over there. So the little Main Street area has a movie theater now. Absolutely adore this water tower. I put some lettering up on it for the Wilderness Springs. As a matter of fact, that water tower, let me just make sure I give a proper shout out. Let me go in to show you guys some of my collection real quick. That water tower is actually, the Josh's popcorn cart out here too. I'll show you that in a second. Insanely well done. Where is that? There's little Mufuti's pieces. Jimmy Mac is also putting together some Main Street pieces. Where is that little tower? Oh yeah, Aiden. Yeah, so that little tower is Aiden's Western Tower. And I just thought it fit perfectly with the whole, Wilderness Springs vibe. Awesome, awesome tower. And look at this insanely well done popcorn cart and refreshments by Josh, which is actually, he's updated that. I need to get in and make sure I have the newest version of that. But yeah, I just, just taking the time to jump back in and just reevaluate everything that we wanted the entrance to be in hindsight, So this is, I think this is my best area that I've put together so far in the game. Wilderness Springs entrance area. And what we were able to convert with this is just, it's just awesome, man. It's just so much better. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me go in real quick, because I know a lot of you guys will ask. Let's real quick, I'll try to get a good angle. Let's look at this right here, and let's flip over to like the January version of Wilderness Springs. So yeah, hold on one sec. I will tell it to screenshot us in, and then we'll get back out because it's probably going to make us puke. So hold on one sec. Okay, guys, so this is what it looked like just maybe 12 days ago, 13 days ago.
The ocean.
Like, just,
Just a blue.
this is gross. Is the best way I can put it. I mean, compared to what we have now, compared to what we were able to do, I cannot believe I left this like this. So yeah, just look at this, and then let's pop back into the new version. And we're back. What did you think about that shock? Like I said, I don't know how I left it like that, or, you know, at the end thought that was a cool idea. Like, yeah, we really nailed this entrance. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Hey, you know, I think right here, this little spot is primed for some kind of flat ride. Either maybe some kind of flat ride, or maybe I could come up with some kind of Grizzly Gulch restaurant. You guys will have to let me know kind of what you think about that. I have removed a bunch of stuff over here, trees kind of up against Timberwolf. I was thinking this is where would be another cool little spring spot, like we said, to kind of break up some of the long path work. We could use the Grizzly River Run's old queue and possibly put a drop tower out here, possibly, kind of between the building and the railroad track. Maybe, you know, that'll offer some verticality over here. Just maybe do, yeah, just some kind of tower ride. Of course, you know, Jan is going to be working on a wing coaster for kind of this area. And, you know, I love Rambuk, but I think we're going to probably retire Sylv's Rambuk from this area. As awesome as it is, remember, I kind of used it as a little bit of a filler piece back here, and the Viking theme isn't really what we're going for back here, so may go ahead and get rid of that and kind of keep it in my back pocket for a future project. Probably going to bring the Phantom Manor forward and re-look at all of this area. I did not know the train was down the T-fall. We'll have to fix that. But yeah, that is kind of what we're looking at right now. You can see I've kind of extended the springs kind of out more towards the entrance area so people can see it as they're driving in. But, you know, my favorite part is this just first little walk-up area. We've got the bridges that kind of span across the springs, so you can, of course, kind of make your way, if you peel off to the left, you've got the Grizzly Gulch portal, and then off to the right kind of takes you back over towards the Country Fair Jamboree and Barnstormer over here. I've still got some more work to do kind of around the area, because remember, a lot of this was water, kind of where the station and all that for Barnstormers sits. That was the old kind of like the water lift hill area of Fire Chaser, but Jan's that Barnstormer just looks incredible. Totally complements the area. And then plus two, when he gets me a wing coaster out there, kind of, you know, you'll be able to almost see it, you know, when you're making your way through Grizzly Gulch. I think that is going to be really, really awesome. You know, I also told him it would be cool if you were out here on the street level. You know, maybe I might be able to get rid of a little bit of these trees, and you'll probably be able to see it kind of peeking out behind the gas station and through this area as well. So, yeah, that is what I've been up to for the last almost 2 weeks. Just totally trying to reinvent the entrance area. And I think we have absolutely knocked it out of the park with this build. I was, you know, I wasn't even, this was daunting. Like, I was like, man, I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know how to get in here and start this. We've already built so much, but like I said on Twitter and Instagram, I just took a sledgehammer to everything. I'm like, you know what? We are going to go in, we're going to chop this up, and we are going to take our time, and we are going to figure out this entrance area, and we're going to do something better. And I think I think we pulled it off. This is leaps and bounds better than what we had. We're over the stage, kind of over there towards the back. I like Timberwolf. I don't have an inkling to demolish it. It's just not one of those things that's really on the hit list because I think it still fits good. Obviously, Fire Chaser wasn't safe. The Grizzly Mine, it's safe. It fits right there perfect. I wouldn't dare demolish it now. It is definitely ingrained in Wilderness Springs history, so that's safe. Timberwolf is safe for now. And then, Rambuck, probably not safe. The area right here, like we mentioned, not safe. This is all probably going to come out. And, we'll figure some more stuff out for my big green open area. And like we mentioned, the big wing coaster is going to take up a lot of this area. I was thinking even if I have to if I have to bring the railroad even through here to kind of not encroach on what Jan does, that's an option as well. There's a lot we can do. The country fair, I think it'll stay because it's kind of, it serves its purpose. It looks good. It fits in really well with Barnstormer. Don't really have a big beef with the country jamboree. But this is Wilderness Springs entrance area. This is the star of the show right now, I think. I'm going to update it on the workshop, and I think you guys are going to have an absolute blast coming in and just exploring and, letting me know your thoughts. But yeah, and the water park, haven't started messing with it yet. I'm sure. Look at all this. We're going to get in, and I think I'm going to redo this main little path area. I'm going to open it up, maybe put some more bridges over here to Odin's Leap. I definitely remember we've talked since way back in the day of redoing Cascade Cove over here. There's so much more that we can go back and look at now and try to do better than the original. So yeah, we are poking away at it, guys. So you'll have to let me know what you think. Are you in favor of this new Wilderness Springs entrance, or did you prefer the original? So anyways, I'm SDN Wolf. As always, thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out with me and checking this out. And leave me your comments down below. I'll catch you in the next one. See you guys.